Hey, what is going on, guys? Edward here, back with another video. Thank you so much for being here in another Sunday talk. So interesting to see what's going to happen this week. Actually, the target for this one would be approximately there, but depends on what we're going to be seeing in this area. So is this upcoming week is going to be the last week of this month. So a lot of things can happen. I will show you starting on gold right here, the setup, an entry that I spotted this week. So we can see there was a big, very strong support right here in the past. It's been touched multiple times since Since 2020. So it's touched it multiple times back on 2021. Now recently on July this year, it touched it, pulled back, and now broke below. So I could say maybe this was some type of liquidity grab, and the market did touch. This is struggling right here now. This order block on the weekly. Now I went on the 4-hour and I spotted this on the 4-hour, which is even nicer. So have this order block right here. Of course, we do have imbalance. We have the liquidity. The market even created a nice little channel. It's not little because it's been dropping for a few days, but we have a nice channel right here. Right, so looks like it's breaking now to the upside, but of course the entry was earlier because of the OB. I was expecting actually a little pullback, see if I can catch a much better sniper right there, but it didn't happen. Gold pretty much skyrocketed on Friday. So still though, expecting on smaller time frames, do have the BOS change of character price. I'm expecting the price to pull back potentially to somewhere here. There's an order block also here, so I don't know. I might actually be stopped out on break even. Of course, I already took partial profits. This was already a huge push to me on gold on a daily. This is huge. Normally you can't get this on gold this nice every single day. So this is already a big push right there. So yes, I took partials, and I'm actually on break even, to be honest, on this one. Yeah, gold. Sometimes I'm scared of gold, but it's my nemesis. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen. I think we're going to continue pushing up, but knowing gold, I know gold normally does very big or deep pullbacks. So yes, that pullback, I think it's going to happen. You see this push on H4, it's also leaving a very big nice order block right here, and imbalances as well. So knowing gold, yes, this could come back down again to retest that thing, and then maybe pushing up later. So let's see what's going to happen. Anyways, there. Let's go to Nasdaq. Nasdaq right here was almost the entire week. It was indecisive. It was very not moving much. You see, look at the weeks. All the weeks rejections. All the week was like that, pretty much, like going up and down, up and down, up and down. So in overall, looks like it was creating a bullish flag. Now it's breaking to the upside. I'm expecting, this is a nice order block right here. I'm not sure if it's going to play out to be honest. I'm seeing something on bigger time frame, and I think market will be liquidating. What I think is going to happen also, I mentioned this before, and look at this. I'm going to open the calendar here. Take a look. This week, right, is the last week of the month. Basically, well, technically you have Monday next week, but in overall, I would say this is the last week, right, of trading. However, and Halloween, it's Halloween. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a holiday. Is it on? I don't know if these days actually are gonna be holidays in the United States. To be honest, not sure. You guys can confirm that in the comment section. Since I don't live in the United States. So anyways, this to me, it would be the last week, right? Next week, we have the NFP. So what I think is going to happen is that the market will most likely continue bullish pretty much all these days until Friday. Friday, we may have the crash. So that's what I think is going to happen. We might have this thing pushing up for the next couple of days, right? Maybe reaching something here, somewhere there, before dropping. Okay, I really want to see a breakout maybe next week on Friday by NFP. I'm not sure if it's going to happen on the NFP, or maybe the CPI report for the next month, from the month of November. but I want to see a breakout of that thing, that previous low right there. But as I mentioned, I think we're gonna have a bullish week, preparing ahead for the NFP, right? Like it's been happening here. Like if we go in smaller time frames, if we remember this couple of, price normally pushes up before the NFP, boom, drops. This is nowadays, it's happening because of the inflation. Not all the time means it's going to crash, right? The same with the CPI report. Not all the times means it's going to crash. No, it is happening right now because of inflation, everything that is going on. But normally NFP days or CPI reports, normally I'm saying maybe last year, the market actually were reacting more often than not, they were reacting positively, like they were skyrocketing. But nowadays, because things are still bad, most likely the expectation is to crash, to drop, okay? So in overall, I'm expecting a bullish market this week for then drop next week on Friday, the upcoming week. As I mentioned, if you saw as I mentioned on the calendar, right? So this week is gonna be bullish, most likely, and then it's gonna start maybe consolidating next week. I don't know if this day is definitely a holiday. I don't know if they will be working or something. I don't know. You guys, please confirm, those who are living in the United States. I will look on the calendar anyways on Google. I will Google it just to make sure. But as I mentioned, maybe this week is going to be maybe ranging, and then boom, here, most likely is going to be dropping. I'm not saying it is going to happen, but most likely. US 30, yeah, look at this, completely bullish right here. Inducement, price skyrocket, pull back. It's creating higher lows right here. This was actually the first higher low, another higher low here. So it's creating a higher high comparison to this one, but of course didn't break this one. This would be maybe the first higher high, higher low. Now we have the price is of course on a higher high, it's creating new highs right now. So I want to see what's going to happen above this thing. I think it's going to definitely break it, take this liquidity out, and maybe it's going to be reaching at this on top. As I mentioned, I'm expecting a bullish market this week, preparing for upcoming week. All right, then to crash. Let's see, maybe I'm wrong, who knows, to be honest. But yep, at least that's the right direction to complete the order flow. We're still bearish, strongly bearish. You remember this this right here, we got a push, pull back, push, pull back, push, little pullback right there, push, and we had a big right here. Everybody at this point, everybody was, oh my god, this is it, this is the first break of structure to the upside. It's very bullish right now. This is the end, like this is it, this is the bottom. So they were perhaps expecting some type of pullback to an order block or so, somewhere here, price touching, expecting the price to do that, but no. What did we have here? NFP, CPI, and so on. Price kept dropping and dropping, so breaking this final low. So still, this was just pretty much, as I say, artificial. It was all artificial push, literally, right here, or just liquidity inducement. So price now dropping, of course, having a new low right there, of course, now expecting some type of pullback to then just simply continue and break and create another low, right? Like it's been doing since January, right? We're still on a bearish market, okay? There are no signs, and fundamentally speaking, there are definitely no signs of the market just changing the direction or things getting better. Inflation is still there. Everything is still bad. Everything is still messed up. So no, we still can have mini rallies, like it's been consolidating here, as I mentioned. So S&P 500, if we go for our, also look at the same flag, bullish formation. I'm not on this buy, by the way. This is just a test. So expecting maybe the price to take down this highs, right? Grab this liquidity here. So very important zone right now. this week we're going to be paying attention to anyways. I think it's going to struggle perhaps a little bit, trying to make people go for selling, but to be honest, I think it's not going to drop just yet. It's going to drop on the NFP. So other than that, like, while this thing is still right here, I mean, while the NFP is coming, market will still continue pushing up. So a few zones there to be looking for. Maybe this one at the top is the one that looks better. So we can have definitely maybe 5 or 4 days up, right? Maybe reaching that OB before actually, boom, coming back down, right? So that's something we have to be prepared. But in overall, guys, I think we're gonna have a bullish week, to be honest, just because of that. NFP is coming, so I know that nowadays is kind of like it's happening. Like before the NFP coming, you know, like the week before or 1 or 2 weeks before the NFP comes up, price normally skyrocket. It starts pushing, and you're starting to see like, oh my God, yeah, it's correcting. No, it's called a bullish trap. So let's see if that's what we're gonna have the upcoming week. So I hope it makes sense, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I want to hear from you. If you're interested in learning what I'm actually teaching, go ahead and check my website, teamprofitsenglish.com. You'll find out that I'm offering a bundle which comes with my course, mentorship, and a VIP signal group for life. It's a one-time payment, 20% discount right now. Go ahead and check it out. If you want to follow me on my free Telegram group as well, just find out on the link in the description below. Right there, I do post information. There are a couple of videos coming up regarding my new broker, the one that I'm using. So I'll give them a shout out soon. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in the next Sunday talk. Take it easy, guys.